Hello, everyone, and welcome to Daily Grace with Pastor James. So glad you are joining me in this episode. Thank you so much. Today, we are going to be looking at certain truths that you need to hold on to in life, especially when you are going through moments of struggle, seasons of struggle. Because as believers, we all go through seasons of struggles at some point in our lives. But when you are in that situation, when you are in that moment, when you are in that season, there are certain truths that I want you to hold on to. The psalmist tells us in Psalm 46, verse 1, he says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Every believer experiences seasons of struggle. No matter who you are, no matter your position in the Christian race, you experience this thing that we call struggle. Moments when life feels overwhelming, when you are confused, you don't even know what to do, when life is very painful, when there's that silent moment that you think it's God not answering you. But even in the darkest valleys of our lives, God gives us the truth that we need to anchor our souls, the truth that you need to anchor your souls with, the truth that I need to anchor my souls with. And those truths are the things that we want to look at. The truths do not change with circumstances. They are truths. Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6 tells us, say, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Listen to that word, lean not on your own understanding. And it says, in all your ways, submit to him and he will make your path straight. And Proverbs 16, verse 3 says, commit to the Lord whatever you do. No matter how small, no matter how big, it says, commit to the Lord and he will establish your plan. So what are these truths that we need to hold on to in moments like this? The first thing I want you to know is that God is with you. Even when you don't feel him, he is always with you. Hebrews 13, verse 5b says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. This is a promise from God. Sometimes our struggles makes God looks distant from us, but he's never distant from us. His presence is not measured by our feelings. His presence is actually measured by his promises. The promise that he has given to you and I, that is what his presence is measured by. Even when you can't trace him, just trust in him because he will always show up for you. There's a story about a student that once asked why the teacher is always staying silent during a test. And the teacher responded that because I have taught you everything you need to go through the test. And that's exactly what God is doing, because he has already prepared us for what we are facing. His silence is not absence. His silence is supervision. In emotional struggles, remember that God is near. In spiritual dryness, remember that he is working in the background. In unanswered prayers, remember that he is listening to you. And the second truth is God is working even when you can't see it. He is always working in the background. Romans 8, verse 28 says, all things work together for good. You know these Bible passages, and these are the truth that we need to hold on to. God never wastes pains. I keep telling people, whatever pain you are going through, be it self-inflicted, be it enemy-inflicted, whatever pain it is, don't waste the pain. God will use that pain for a purpose because he waves everything around the pain. Your tears, he's going to wave it into testimony. Your battles is going to wave it into breakthrough, and your struggles is going to wave it into strength. You just need to hold on to him. When you look at the back of a tapestry, it makes no sense. It looks rough. But when you turn the other side of it, it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful work of art. Your life may feel like the back of a tapestry, but God sees the front. Trust Him even in your confusion. Trust Him even in your waiting. Trust Him even in the darkest moment of your time, because God is doing more behind the scene than you can ever imagine. And the third truth I want you to hold on to is God cares for you more deeply than you know. God cares for you. 1 Peter 5 verse 7 says, cast all your cares on Him, for He cares for you. He cares for you. He cares for me. God does not just tolerate your struggles. He cares about every detail of it, every detail that you're going through now. Your pains matter to Him. Your tears matter to Him. That is who the God is. A child learning to swim. This is a story about a child learning to swim. And as he was swimming, he said, Daddy, don't let me go. And the dad says, I will never let you go. But little did he know that the dad's hands are actually beneath him, holding him up so that he will not sink. And that's exactly what God does for us. Bring your burdens to Him. Bring your tears to Him. Don't hold anything back. Even the prophets of old, they went through struggles. In fact, the struggles they went through are far more greater than what we are going through now. But in all their struggles, they trusted in God. The fourth truth is God has a plan for you. Forget about your current circumstances. Forget about what people are doing to you. God has a plan for you, even when yours fall apart. Fall on God's plan. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, He has plans to give you hope and a future. So your future is bright because the Lord has promised that He's going to give you hope and a future. Struggles often come when our plans collapse and we feel that that is the end. But God's plans are higher, far higher than our own plans. His plans are wiser. His plans are better than ours. That is why we need to fall back on God's plan. Take an example of a GPS. You know, when you're going in a GPS, and then at some point, the GPS recalculates. Of course, it does that all the time. That does not mean that the GPS is confused. All it's trying to do is it's taking you away from a traffic zone to a lesser traffic zone. So it recalculates the route. Sometimes God also breaks our plans so that He can redirect us to somewhere better. And I know that God is redirecting you to somewhere better. When your plans fail, God's plan begins. Anytime your plan fails, know that God's plan begins. Trust His timing, trust His direction, and trust His sovereignty. And the fifth truth I want you to know is you will not break. That struggle you are going through will not break you. God will sustain you. I say God will sustain you. Isaiah 40 verse 29 says He gives strength to the weary. Struggles does not mean that we're going to collapse. It means that God is about to strengthen us and God is about to strengthen you. God will use that struggle to make you grow deeper. Deeper roots in prayer, stand stronger through worship, and feed your spirit daily with His word. In your struggle, please remember these 5 truths. God is with you. God is working for you. God cares for you. God has a better plan for you. And God will sustain you. Thank you so much for listening to me in this episode. Once again, my name is Pastor James Egodibe, and I pastor RCCG Solid Rock Parish, Derby. at the center of the city. Number 2, Exchange Street, DE1 2DU. If you are looking for a Bible-believing church, we have wonderful brethren that welcome you with an open arms. And I look forward to seeing you worship with us one day. God bless you and bye.